Good afternoon, this is Hawkeye Traders, and I'd like to show you the Hawkeye Trend. This is really the engine room of the whole of the Hawkeye program, and as I have mentioned in other videos on the site, we trade two time frames at the same time. We trade them in harmony. You can see that the Hawkeye weekly on the S&P is long. You can see that the volume is predominantly green. The heat map is showing that the trend is totally intact, which means that at no time can you take any short over here. You can only go long of the market. And when we look at the trend, and let me expand this chart out please so we can get better definition, you can see that we have some inputs. You have three inputs: conservative, normal and aggressive. So you can tighten up your trend dramatically if you go to A for aggressive. But like everything, there's a payoff in trading. If you tighten it up too much, you're going to get stopped out. I happen to like it set to conservative. We also have introduced a facility, and one of the observations that I get a lot about Hawkeye is that people feel that the stops are too far. Stops are a whole totally subject that I could spend hours talking about, but if you have your stops too close, you get whipped out of markets. So what I have done an input which you can say, okay, I want my trend to be conservative, but I want to pull the stops into aggressive, say after 7 bars. So after 7 bars it'll pull itself in, so up it goes tighter and tighter into the trend run, rather than staying at the full conservative level. We also have something in the trend which tells us that after 7 bars we can say, okay, tell us what's happening after 7 bars of a new trend. So we can go and turn that on, and you will see that a large blob comes up here after 7 bars. You can set that to 3 bars or 5 bars, and it's really telling you from this point of time when you took the trade, hey, this is an audit for you. Do you still want to stay in this trend? Well, the dots are still all rising. Everything's in place. You're trading in harmony with the slower time frame, and the answer would be yes. There's another blob here of green after that little congestion area. Do you still want to stay in it? So you can turn that on and off, and you can pull your stops in tighter or leave them out to the full extent. You have total control over this trend, and let me go and show it to you on other markets. You can see on the euro, let's get to the live edge of the market. This is all a bit choppy because I'm showing this to you at the end of the year, so we've had a Christmas and New Year period. But again, you can see that the trend is in place. You can pull that trend in and out. So let's go and see. We've got it pulled into 7. So let's say that we put it in at 1. You can see that it will immediately pull itself in tighter right from the off, but it doesn't affect the trend speed at all. It just tightens your stops. And again, you have the red blobs telling you whether you should take the trade or not. An audit really to say, do I want to stay in this? Now, this has gone flat for 7 time frames. I wouldn't criticize you if you say, hey, I want to get out of this. I'm not particularly happy with it. So that is the trend. It's a major indicator within Hawkeye, and we include the wide bar and the Hawkeye pivots. These are these little yellow dots, which are really very important. You get 3 to 5 time frame swings off each one, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 there, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, and so on. And we include those free with the trend.